Hey everyone, welcome back to Evony with Genghis. So wanted to go over Battlefield today. Was very excited to participate because I got to test out my new Isaac Brock. I really wanted to see what sort of buffs we were going to be dealing with. And I saved the reports. I also have reports from before with Queen Boudica on the wall. I wanted to compare them for you guys so you can all make an informed decision, because I'm just going to assume that Isaac Brock is going to be up for grabs again in the next event. So I got him fully cultivated, fully covenant, no ascension. So it's going to be a 5-star Isaac Brock against a 10-star Queen Boudica. So here he is. This is everything I did to him. I haven't changed a single thing since the last buffs. Now, I have more room to run here, and this will give me that 4 HP, 16, and 6 ground stuff. So that will definitely help. Covenant is complete. I did that during Battlefield today. Played around with some of these guys on the top right there on subs and got them fully ascended and not ascended, fully leveled, and got them there. Now, no ascension. So I will be adding quite a bit more when I do ascend in here. So that will obviously help a lot. But the dragon was on, and basically that's it. He's 9.9. Queen Boudica was 11 when I took all the gear off of her. And if you look at her, so right now I'm at, this is about 1650, 1645 or so without the dragon on attack. And if we look at Boudica, she's at 1721. So actually that's wrong, because we're going to have to get rid of the 95 on the other one as well. So that would put him at about 1720 as well. So basically his core attributes are exactly the same right now, and he still has to be ascended. And when you ascend them, they will go up a good amount. So anyways, let's compare the reports. So here they are. So these are my Queen Boudica ones. These two. And then these are my Isaac Brock ones. And we'll look at them. And I have 4, because what I do with my gear, this is my defense gear. So I either go with full siege or I go with defense. And that's horse on the HP and defense, and then siege on the attack. So the siege should stay the same on both Queen versus Queen and Isaac versus Isaac, the siege attack, but the HP defense will be a little bit different. And actually, just to look at them, just to see what sort of percentage we are dealing with, we're looking at 70% difference on those. So let's go into it. And first ones, we really don't have to change too much. So one other thing that is going to be noticeable here is I did not do the shrine buff today. I just don't do it all the time, and this is what we're talking about on this. So this is basically 30% on the siege and range attack, mounted defense, and ground defense. So I didn't do that today, and then there's really no way to know on the other reports if I did 20s or 50s. I can't remember. I know today I did 20s. I did not do 50s. So let's look. So we could basically just say we're at 2292 on ground attack on Queen Boudica. This report right here is the newer one. This one's a little older. It took me a little bit of time to find one where I had the range defense on, which for me, defending my horses against range, this is this one. So anyways, 2292 on ground attack, and we're basically 100% higher there. Ground defense, 2775 and 2807. So let's just call it 2800. And yeah, we're much higher. So actually kind of equal. If you balance it out. This one has a little bit higher defense, a little lower HP. This one's a little different. So this one probably had 50% on and the shrine on. So call that a wash. Basically equal, but the Ascension is going to help a lot with that since he is ground focused. Archers, 28 2839, 2600, 2882. So 2839, 2680, 2855. Yeah, so pretty even. Let's look at that again. 2600 versus 2650 and 2882 versus 2809. So call that a wash on archers. Not much of a difference going on there. Slightly different buffs could be happening during battlefield. That's basically a tie. So right now we're basically up only 100% on ground attack. That's not great considering we have to make up a lot on horses. So if we look here on horses, we have a 3071 on horse HP, 2870 on defense. Making sure these are the same. And then a 2511 on horse attack. So these should drop a lot. So we got a 2428 and we got a 2766. So 2430. Yeah, we're down 80%. 2869. Yeah, we're down 100% on horse defense. But that shrine will add 30. So 70. 3038 on horse HP versus 3071. So that's about only 30% difference on horse HP. Now, I don't know what's going on here totally because these are old buffs, but I do know I have seen myself over 3100 on horse HP. So can't really say that I know. You just can't compare them because they're old reports. You don't remember exactly what happens. No one writes down in a little duotang or a spreadsheet what they're doing at the time with all their buffs. So Siege 3303, and then this one's 3354 with Boudica, and this is a little newer. And we're up against 3398. So we gain an extra 50% attack, 2957, and we're at 2929. So that'll be made up when we ascend and get those extra core attributes. And there's also there's 40% coming for siege HP and defense with Isaac Brock. 2964 HP versus 2871 and 2846. So that's a big increase. We're at 2964 versus 2871. So that's about an 80-something% increase. No real reason how I can comprehend that. He's only supposed to be 40 better, but I guess there's just some other stuff that factors in. No idea why or what. But overall, what are my thoughts on this? I'd say it's basically a tie. Like, I've added in a lot of areas, and I've only lost in, so 2766 versus 2839. Yeah, so I've lost about 70 horse defense and probably, let's just call it 100 horse HP, and then gained in some other areas. So it's pretty much a wash right now. Story's still to unfold. I do have a feeling that Isaac Brock's going to come out basically about 100 better across the board in almost everything once I fully ascend him. Is that worth it for all that blood of Ares? I guess we're going to have to see. The thing is, for me, I'm going to hold on to Boudica for a while. I'm not going to get rid of her because I do want to see if they bring covenants out for old generals. I also just, like I said in the last video, I am concerned about raising victory column and how many fully ascended generals you need for that and that sort of stuff. But if I was to sell her, I'll show you what I will get. And by the way, this is BS and something we should all complain about too, Evony. We should not have to choose which one we get here. We should get both of this. We put that into the character. Why don't we get both of this? Why do I have to pick which one? Looking at the Ascension, you can look here and see exactly what I will get on the Ascension. And I'm guessing I'm going to end up about 100 better on everything, except horse is probably going to be a tie. So overall, that would be good. Plus, Isaac Brock does look really cool. Would I do it again? Yeah, I definitely would make this trade, but I have the tokens. If you don't have the tokens, I don't know if I would make the wall general switch if I was you. But it is risky because we have no idea if those covenants are coming for older generals. And we also know that this is the first general Evony has offered like this in, is it forever? I thought they did this for William Marshall, but other people told me they did not do that, and he was offered in a different event, and that's how other people got the fragments. Either way, this is the first wall general they've offered in a long, long time. So anyways, let me know your thoughts on it. Would you have made the trade? And I will update you guys when I do ascend him. I want to ascend him, but Evony's been tight, man. We haven't had a tactic event. We haven't had a dragon feeding event. We haven't had a trial of blood in over a month on our server, and we only had one of them. So the rest are like waiting on like 2 months on our server. So when we get them, I will definitely raise him up. Like,